Trump on the phone right now to react, fresh off his appearance on The Tonight Show last night. Mr. Trump, good morning.
Good morning.
So you made some waves, and it's always a tricky business when a politician goes on one of these late-night shows that it can either go horribly wrong or horribly right. I think you might have hit a home run last night with this. Let's take a look.
Wow, I look fantastic.
No, we look fantastic, and I mean really fantastic.
Okay, interview time. Question one. Are you ready for the Republican debate next week?
You know, the truth is, I'm always ready. It's really going to be a big debate, but I'm always ready.
It's not just big, it's huge! Huge! Next question. How are you going to create jobs in this country?
I'm just going to do it.
Right. But how?
By doing it. It just happens. Just by doing it.
So did they get your hair right, Donald? Did Jimmy get the look down right?
Well, not bad, and I'll tell you, he's a talented guy. He's a really fantastic person. But it is dangerous doing those shows. I just watched this now for the first time, and I'm seeing, oh boy, there's a little danger in those questions, right?
So how do you think it worked out? Do you think he portrayed you well? And do you think you won over voters last night?
Well, I hope so. I just, I want to do a great job for the people. I want to do a great job to get in there and to show them what I can do, because we need, as you know, this country's in big trouble between I have to say now 19 trillion. I've been saying 18 trillion. Well, now it's 19 trillion and so many other problems. We are in deep trouble. So I hope whatever it takes, I'm going to be able to do it, because once I get there, I'll do a great job.
Well, Donald, you have one fewer competitor in the race. Governor Rick Perry was the first to exit the 2016 Republican presidential race, ending his second bid for the Republican nomination. But while he was giving his speech yesterday, he gave what appeared to be a stiff arm to you. Let's take a listen and get your reaction.
For me, the message has always been greater than the man. The conservative movement has always been about principles, not about personalities. Our nominee should embody those principles. He or she must make the case for the cause of conservatism more than the cause of their own celebrity.
And you say?
Well, I knew Rick prior to his getting really nasty with me. He did get very nasty, and, I responded accordingly. But he is a really terrific guy, a terrific person. I was very surprised to see what took place, frankly. And, he gave a major speech in Washington about me. And I didn't know, was I honored or was I insulted? But, I fully understand what he's saying. Now, he did say he or she, so he's probably referring to Carly, not me. But he's a very nice man, and I'm sure he's going to have a fantastic future. He's just, I knew him so well, and I was surprised that he became quite angry. And, anger's not a great thing. Some people said I have a certain anger. I really don't think I have an anger. I just want to get the job done.
Well, you said some pretty terrible things to him about what, needing glasses to look smart and how he needed to take an IQ test before getting on the debate stage. I know. Would that anger you?
Yeah, no, I understand that. But he hit me hard. And what are you going to do? I just can't sit back and just listen to it when it's wrong. One of the questions last night, do I ever apologize? And I have no problem apologizing if you're wrong. But, I was doing a nice job. I was going up really like a rocket in the polls, and all of a sudden he hit me. Now you have this lightweight guy from, Bobby Jindal, a total lightweight. He went out. He's gone viral now. He's all over the place trying to say nasty things. I never even met the guy. I don't think I've ever met him.
So they're all using the same word in describing you. You saw Perry use it yesterday, and a lot of people in Washington are using it, nativist. You are a nativist, and that's a threat not simply to the Republican Party, but to America. What does that word mean to you? And do you think it's a fair description?
Do you think they know what it means? Because I'm not sure they know what it means. I noticed that it has been used a few times, but I'm not sure they know what it means. You know, the truth is, I love this country. I want to do a great job for this country. I'm giving up a lot. You know, a politician doesn't give up much when you get right down to it. It still takes courage. I respect anybody that runs for this office because it takes courage. But it doesn't take the kind of courage that it takes for me because I'm a non-politician. I've never done this. I've never run before. I've thought about it a couple of times, but I've never done it. And I just took a deep breath, and I went and I said, okay, we're going to do it because we have to. It's just gotten too bad. And you know, I'm very happy I did it. I'm really happy when I see all of these polls come. I mean, I'm leading in every single poll in every single state, and nationally by tremendous numbers. And I'm so honored. But I think the reason is people are fed up. They're fed up with incompetence and they're fed up with stupidity, and that's what we have in this country. Look at the Iran deal. You take a look at that deal. I love having a deal, but it's got to be a great deal, not a horrible deal. And we could have had a great deal. We could have increased the sanctions for about 2 days, and they would have come to the table like a bunch of babies. But instead, they get the deal. It's embarrassing to even be talking about that deal. But that's just one of so many different things. It's very sad. You know, one thing I bring up on occasion, Sergeant Bergdahl, he's a traitor. We get a traitor. He's a traitor who, by the way, we lost 6 lives trying to get him back. 6 lives killed. Great young people. So we get a traitor. They get 5 people that they most wanted for a 10-year period. And they're out there back on the battlefield killing people and probably trying to get us. So, you know, I mean, this is the way we deal. There's such stupidity. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm here for, to straighten it out.
And meanwhile, you're heading to Iowa, where the latest Quinnipiac poll has you atop the field out there. Ben Carson, though, emerging from this, and perhaps the battle lines are drawn around faith, as Ben Carson talked about humility and fearing the Lord, and said that a big part of who he is his faith and having humility, fear of the Lord. And then he described you, and he said, I don't get that impression from you. What did you think when you heard that?
Well, I thought it was a very nasty comment. And I guess, you know, I am beating him very easily in the polls, by the way. Everyone says he's surging, he's surging. Well, I'm surging more than he is. And frankly, on a nationwide basis, I mean, the area closest is in Iowa, but the poll just came out where I'm leading with evangelicals. I'm leading with just about every group. I'm leading with African Americans. I'm leading with Hispanics. I'm leading with women. And, you know, they just want to see good things happen for the country. And in all due respect to Ben, you know, in one way I'm happy he said that. I don't think he should be attacking anybody's faith, because he doesn't know me. I don't know Ben, and he doesn't know me. We met a couple of times for 2 seconds. He knows nothing about me or my faith.
What's so amazing, Mr. Trump, is so he attacks you, questions your faith, and you land on him with both feet. You question not just his faith, but also his ability as a physician. You say he's an abortion enthusiast. You really hit him pretty hard. And then he apologized.
Well, no, he was totally, you know, he was at a hospital, which was, you know, major into abortions. He was totally into it. All of a sudden, he's this totally wonderful guy who's become very religious, et cetera, et cetera. And I just don't think it's right when a man questions somebody's faith, in particular when he knows nothing about me. You know, I'm Protestant, I'm Presbyterian, I'm a believer. I believe very strongly. I believe very strongly in the Bible. And, you know, I have a man that doesn't even know me question my faith. I thought it was inappropriate. Now, yesterday or last night, I heard he totally took it back, and I guess it was a form of an apology. But, you know, that's a pretty...
Yeah,
That's
Donald,
a pretty nasty blow.
Let's listen to his apology right now.
I think I did slip, and that's why I apologize. I really should not have taken that bait. You know, there's no reason ever to question anybody's faith. That's something between them and God. And, you know, I just don't want to get into that at all.
So he took it back. So you won that. Are you going to apologize to him, too?
No, I didn't win that. Look, I think he's a very nice man. You know, the times that I've met him, I met him with his wife, who was absolutely lovely. And frankly, I was, you know, so surprised when I heard this. That was a couple of days ago, and I said, whoa, what have we here? So now we get ready for battle. But, you know, I thought it was very nice that he did that. But there's no winner. There's no winner, believe me.
Well,